I am the living Christ. Teachings of Jesus. Edited by Peter Mount Shasta. His mission begins. After passing these tests that tempted him to misuse his power, his higher self revealed his true work was beginning, the mission for which he had chosen to be reborn in the world. He returned from the desert, and as he walked along the Sea of Galilee, he saw a group of fishermen. He said to them, "Leave your nets and follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." No one had ever spoken to them like that, for as he talked, they felt the Holy Spirit. His words were not empty like the priests in the temple, but were filled with living truth, and they followed him. Wherever he went, crowds gathered. He healed the sick, cast out demons, freed people of their delusions, and filled them with the realization of their basic goodness. Above all, he gave the message of love, generating compassion in the hearts of all who heard him, and talking of the need for the universal brotherhood of humanity. Such a large crowd gathered that he climbed partway up the side of a nearby mountain so that all could hear. "You are the light of the world." Jesus spoke to them in parables. "You are the salt of the earth, but if salt loses its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to throw away. The salt is the light. If you do not maintain that light by your attention, it will diminish and you will become as dark and lifeless as the sand underfoot. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hid, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the room. In the same way, let your light shine before others, and they will be inspired to find the light within themselves. You know you should not commit murder, and whoever does so will be put on trial. But I say to you, everyone who is angry with his brother or sister also commits a form of murder and will be judged for his thoughts. Whoever insults or swears at another will be judged and suffer accordingly. So, if you are going to a shrine to pray or going on retreat to meditate, and you remember someone who has a grudge against you, first go and be reconciled with that person. Only then can you sit in the presence of God with an open heart. Truly, I say you will never escape the cycle of rebirth until you have learned all your lessons and paid all your debts to others to the last penny. You have heard it said, "You shall not commit adultery." But I say to you that everyone who looks at another with lust commits adultery and will suffer accordingly. You have heard it said in the old law, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." But I say you must forgive your enemies. Resisting your enemies only strengthens them and weakens you. If someone slaps you on the cheek, do not slap them back. If someone forces you to go 1 mile with them, go 2 miles. But do not let someone abuse your goodwill. Be wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. Act from wisdom, not react from anger. Observe yourself and do not judge others. To buy this and other books by Peter Mount Shasta, please see the links below, and do share, like, subscribe, and even comment.